On the other side, there is like, oops, oh man, there is like a, this is really hard to handle at the moment. There we go. Hey everyone, this is Thekos, and today I got an unboxing of a game that I've been really waiting for, and that is Mind Management, or Mind MGMT. This is based on a comic, I think, I'm quite sure, that I haven't read yet. But I like the art style, I like the idea, so I will most likely look into it. This is like a one versus all and hidden movement game. I think that's kind of how you can describe it. So it's like one player trying to get away or last like a specific number of turns, and the other players need to cooperatively try to find them and hunt them down. So this is called Mind MGMT for management, the Psychic Espionage game. This is the German version because I actually did skip on the Kickstarter version, and afterwards I thought, well, that could have been a really cool game. But then it came out in German. I thought that's much better because I will not play it solo too much. You can play it solo with an app, I think. If that is possible, even though there is a language barrier, then I will definitely do that on the channel. But I will mostly play with other people, so that's why in German it's better. Okay. So, yeah, looking forward to this. The box is already really nice, but it's huge. It's a really big game. I thought the box was smaller. I hope this is like the cool edition with all this stuff, but I think it is. Okay, so you see like everything is in that style of that comic, I think it is. That and we see here like we have like all like small little tidbits here, right? So it's like, I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Well, maybe, yeah, here you can see. You see here? So there are actually words printed on the box if the light shines on it, which is really cool. And then here on the left also we see like a little definitely like a few two sentences in red and blue that are hard to read, but you can try to read them. Also here it says don't believe it. Right, so there's like, and he has some stuff too as well. So just the box, there's a lot of very funny stuff you can read. I mean, it's all in German, so it won't make too much sense. If I do a solo playthrough at some point, I will actually read all of those out in English, but it's really funny. There's like a lot of stuff you can see here, and on the back you can actually see how the game looks like. I really like that. There are like these cool tokens and everything. We will take a look at that in just a minute, and that really cool map. I just love this art style. This is really nice. This looks really great. So yeah, it's here. It says like a free app for solo and cooperative mode, so I will have to check that out. I hope that, well, there is a lot of German text, so let's see if I can ever play it on the channel. I hope so. But of course I don't mind an English copy in case Corax Games or Off the Page Games would like me to cover this. Okay, so on the inside you see there's stuff again. There are like little memos here. It's it. Okay, there's some really pretty funny things here. Okay, and because there are some sentences as well that you can read out. That's pretty fun. Okay, so, oh yeah, there is a lot to unpack here, I think. So let's just, as usual, let's just start with the rules, which are quite extensive. We have like about 20 pages. That is quite a lot. So this is for 1 to 5 players, ages 14 and up, and 60 minutes playing time. But it says here because you see a skewed view, all of this is relative. Okay, so we do have already a really cool starting page here. That's something here, and here we have like a little bit of story, and then we have the material for manipulation here. So pretty much the components, a lot of stuff to unpack, and then we also have a training mission here. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. This is how the city is then built, like how everything is set up. Very cool. And things that you don't need are mentioned here. And here's everything. Okay, this looks really cool. but I would not say that this is... Well, actually, we do have the letters here, and the letters also are found here. But because of that style, that comic kind of style they're trying to pull off here, that looks great. It's kind of hard to see everything, to be honest, right? But it looks cool, at least. And I mean, there are these letters here, right? You can find everything here. That is good, but still, it's kind of hard to see everything. And then here we have the overview. Like the goal of the game and how a round looks like. There are a lot of images here, a lot of boxes. That is great, but still it's somehow very cluttered. I don't know. Oh man, I will definitely have to try to get used to that kind of style of of rules layout. But it looks pretty nice. Yeah, there are a lot of images, a lot of examples, which is really, really cool. Nice. Okay, great. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. Okay, and then we have the shift system, which is really cool because it depends on which side lost. So if the one agent lost, like the one person that speaks that plays by themselves, then they can open like a box that makes the next game a little bit easier and more interesting. But if the group actually lost, then they can open like a box, and like they're like whoever loses gets like an advantage for the next game. And this is pretty cool, really cool system. Yeah, I just love that artwork. Looks really, really nice. I would definitely have to check out that original material. So it looks great. The rules look great. There are a lot of examples, a lot of images, but still it is kind of hard to catch everything. But maybe that's the thing of the game here, right? So that is like what the person who plays alone receives, right? So they can plot their moves behind this screen here. That looks really great as well. The artwork is really nice. I just love that. Great. And then here we have a few tokens that are really thick. Wow, these are really, really thick. They feel great. They're double-sided, which is nice, and they look pretty cool. So these are like the footsteps. Like when you walk over the map by yourself, then you have to like put the footsteps there. I think somehow these footsteps are used as markers, like where you were actually. And what these do, I have no idea. And these are like the helpers or the agents. They have a specific name as well. It's a really weird game. These look really nice. These look really cool as well. I like them, and they're really thick. You can really see it. That is pretty crazy. But they look nice. I like those. Okay. And then here we have the map, which I will not be able to show to you like in one swoop because it's huge, I think. But let me just unfold it and see what we can do here. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, this is huge. I will have to unfold it off screen here. So this is the map. Well, I can almost show it to you on screen here. Well, I wouldn't even know how to record this. This is huge. So this is the map that looks really nice. Here on the right you can see like these different symbols that you can find here as well. This is important to track down that one person. And then here on the right, that is like the time tracker, and I think when that one person that is trying to hide reaches that spot, then the game is over and they win. But you can see here, this looks really, really nice, really great. And then on the other side I saw something as well. On the other side there is like, oops, oh man, there is like a, this is really hard to handle at the moment. There we go. And there is like a comic on the other side, which is really cool. You can just put this in the middle and then read it out for everyone. Like, no, there are like 4 comic strips. Very cool. Very nice. That's a nice touch. Really cool. Okay, let me fold that together again because this is just too big. I mean, and I think it's nice that it's that big because everybody needs to have a good look at it, and if it's that large, then everybody can like see everything very well. That is good. It's just that, you know, I always have like this this idea of, okay, I might want to record this at some point, but I think this game will be kind of tough to record because there's just too much language in here. Okay, and then here, this is the map that that one person that is trying to hide gets. It's like the map again. It's just wipeable. I can't find the pen here, but there should be some pen. Here you go. There are these pens where you can like write down your notes, where you go and everything, right? So that is pretty important as well. Okay, and then we have more stuff here. Okay, these are just two pretty regular pens. Let me put them there. And here, these are these mind or thought bubbles, I think. I think you can even write on them. Yeah, I think you can write on them because they can like put in like 1, 2, 3, like put down where the person has gone, maybe, right? Like your thoughts, your little notes. But you don't put them like in notebooks for every like each of you because you work together. But you actually put them on here, and then you can put those on the map, which is pretty cool. So everybody can see those. And then here we have cards. Okay, we have Sandies. These should be really thick because these are pretty thick. Because these are for the tokens that I showed you. These here for these tokens, right? These are really thick. Yeah, but they fit well in here. Yeah, because they are that large. Okay, and then we have even more standees in black. And what is this? Oh, these are the little tokens. These are the tokens that I was talking about. Don't forget the most important component here. Never lose that one, otherwise the game is unplayable. And here are these cool tokens, whatever they are supposed to be. Oh, this is like a head. This is like a face. Can you put them into each other? No, you can't. It almost looked like it, but that is like small faces that look to the left. Interesting. But the back is missing somehow. Okay. Well, I don't know the world this plays in, right? So this is something I would have to read the original material to understand that. And then here we have cards. Let's see. Let's take a look at those. Like, they probably have great artwork. Let's see how they feel. Well, they're pretty standard. They're nothing to write home about, right? But they look great. Look at the artwork. This looks really cool. I like this artwork. Very nice. And these are like the... this is just a way to display like these symbols that I showed you on the map, right? This is just the swimming pool, and the rest is just flavor, right? And that is done pretty well. Like this item here, and these dogs, and the coffee cup, right? These are just the items on the map, but it's just made with these like kind of advertisement pamphlets. And here, this is like a piece of a newspaper, and here of a book, right? So that's pretty well done. I really like the art style of this game. It is like not all over the place. That's the wrong word, but it's not. It's kind of hard to see stuff, right? Because it's not done in a way that really like shows every item well, right? You have to look here. Okay, that's this one here, right? And this is these here, right? You always have to kind of look for it. But it just looks great, right? So I'll be excited to see how that plays. Yeah, cool. And these card backs also look great. This says live your life, it says. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Very, very cool. And I think, oh man, I think that's almost it, because these are the packages that you can open whenever you lose. And these as well, I think. So I can't actually open them now because that would spoil stuff. Is there anything else we can take a look at? You see like these little boxes, right? So for example, that one person that is trying to hide, if they lose, they can open one of these boxes here, I think. And if the other group, if the group loses, they can open one of these, I think, right? And there's just more cards in there and stuff that helps them, and that makes the game a little bit more interesting. So the game is, keeps evolving. So I don't know if you need to play it with the same group at all times. Almost looks like it, right? But there's one more thing I can see here. There's one more thing here. And that is... Oh, that's the red lens. I was actually looking for that, right? Because like everywhere, also here in the box, as you can see. Here, there's always like these blue and red words and sentences, and you need this one, because the red one you can read like this usually, but not the blue one. And then you can just hold it here, and you see there is the, can you see it? Oh, well, maybe let me find something else. Here, let's take a look at the map here. If we take the map here, you see there is like some text here as well, right? And then if you put that here, then we can really read the text here. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Now that's the blue text then, right? Because the red one the red text you can read like this, and if you put that here, then the red is gone, you can see the blue. It's kind of hard to see in the camera now, but well, you can see it a little bit like this here. That is pretty cool. Nice. I don't know if you actually need that for the game, or if it's just for all these little tidbits here, so you can take a look at those. I have no idea if that's actually relevant for gameplay. One more thing we need to do, as usual, take a look under the insert, but I don't think there is anything. Nope, nothing there. And let me look on this side here. Nope. Nothing there either. Okay, so nothing under the insert. And we can take a look at these boxes, right? Because otherwise I would spoil too much. And these are all these kind of boxes here. And there are a lot of boxes. Ooh. Luckily nothing broke here. Oh, that was like some... Okay, that works. That's fine. Okay, there are a lot of boxes, like 7 for each, right? 5, 6, 7, 7. So you can play this game at least 7 times, if only like one person or only the group wins. And so there are like 14, 15 plays until you have seen everything. That is quite some replay value. I just don't know if you ever get that far, because you will have to play with the same group, right? Well, maybe you don't have to, but I think the game is not that tough at the beginning, but as you add more and more stuff, I think it becomes pretty complicated or complex. That's what I've heard, but I don't know if that's true. Okay, yeah, let me just put everything back here. And that is pretty much everything. This looks amazing. This is a game where I'm not 100% sure if I can get this to the table as often as I would like to. I don't know. But it would be great. I hope so, at least. I hope I can get this to the table often, because I think I could like this a lot. But you can also play it solo with the app, so I will definitely, play it solo quite frequently, I think. Okay, that was my unboxing of Mind Management, the Psychic Espionage game. I want to thank all of you for your support, for commenting, for watching my videos, for being active on my Discord server, for everything you do to interact with my videos. I'm really glad that most of you enjoy most of my videos. That is wonderful. Especially I want to thank my patrons who are generously supporting me on Patreon at the moment. Also a huge shout out to Thacnol, who's currently my biggest supporter. Thank you so much for that. And if you would also like to support me, why don't you head over to my Patreon? You will find the link in this video's description. You don't have to, but if you want to, there is the option to do so. Alright, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.